how about Prince? Did you see him out in LA?
I did, I saw him twice. I saw him on the 1999 tour.
Okay, yeah, me too.
And I gotta say, the time on the 1999 tour, they were just treacherous, man. That's a hard follow.
Yeah.
It's a super hard
Oh, I'm
follow.
surprised he let them play
Yeah,
because I know
yeah, yeah.
he pulled them for a couple shows in LA and New York.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and I get why, because oh my goodness, the time was just, yeah, nobody follows that. Nobody. Well, I would say Prince eventually. I think he definitely got to a point where he could follow anybody, because in my mind, he's, probably pound for pound the greatest to ever do it live.
Yeah,
But
he got my
I
vote.
saw
Yeah.
him. I saw him on the 1999 tour, and I seen him where he did, I think it was 21 nights at the
Oh,
Forum.
yeah, yeah. How
Yeah,
was that? Because, I've seen the concert video, but man, it must have been amazing seeing him.
it was absolutely amazing. And the thing was, it's like it was $25 to get in to see Prince, and and every gig was a different opening act. I went, and he and Mary J. Blige opened for the one that I went
Oh,
to,
wow.
and yeah, yeah, and it was super cool. But I mean, yeah, and I love the footage. Love the footage. That's up there. But that was the two times that I did get to see Prince. It was those two times.
Yeah,
Would have
my
loved to
last
see
time
him
was
more.
yeah, I saw him a huge amount of time, but the last time was December 2013,
Mhm.
in Connecticut. But, looking at the footage, that 2011, I think it was 2011 you went to see him, right?
You think? Yeah, I think it was 2011.
Yeah,
Sounds
like a
right.
little 2011, 2012. That's, just my opinion. That's like when he looked like he still had it physically, and then you could see looking back in hindsight, like,
Yeah,
unfortunately, whatever he was going through kinda took its toll. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You can kind of, yeah, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think Father Time was catching up with him, and you can tell, but but at the height of his powers, though, man, I mean, really, from Sign of the Times on, I mean, from after Sign of the Times, it was just ridiculous. I'll to this day, that's kind of the gold standard for me of performances, and just concerts. I mean, nobody touches that, unless the only thing for me that touches that is uh is the height of the P-Funk shows, which was which was like a spiritual experience,
Right.
with the with the Mothership. That was church. They didn't P-Funk wasn't about necessarily uh all of the acrobatics and whatnot that Prince could do, in the singular performances, but just in terms of that musicianship and the sense of community
Right, right.
at a P-Funk show. And when you talk about everything being on the one, you know, everybody was really, everything just coalesced around that music, and in the, what is that saying about the whole being greater than the sum of the, you know what I'm
Some of the
talking about?
parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
know the phrase you're
yeah,
thinking of.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
true,
yeah.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
But that for me is the only thing that um comes close to with Prince.